Hi, if you got on, oh, you know what? I got to adjust something. Just a second there. Okay. I must have bumped it. So, oh. Hi. So I'm going to wait just another maybe minute. According to my watch, it's 10:59, and then we'll get started. I'm super excited to be here and to show you these dessert pizzas. So anyway, so I'll hang on for just a second, get all my little pieces in place here, and just give it a minute for anybody who's still joining. So, oh, hello, good morning to the comments I see. Hi. Hey, well, no, let me save that. About 10 seconds. I'm going to wait about 10 more seconds, and then we'll get rolling. And okie dokie, 11 o'clock on the dot, says my Apple Watch. So here we go. My name is Margie Traxler. I'm the founder and CEO of Grain-Free Mamas. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about dessert pizza. So what I did was I should have actually had a package. I'll have to do that better next time. But I took one package of actually two, you'll see why. But you would only need one package of Grain-Free Mamas pizza crust to make 4 little pizzas. So I went ahead and made 2 sets so that you can see a finished set and a decorated set. But what I did was 2 of the flavors. So the 4 that I'm going to go over today is we're going to do almost like a caramel apple one. Then we're going to do honey goat cheese pear, and the caramel apple and the honey goat cheese pear. The honey goat cheese pear is going to do better on a pizza crust with no allspice in it, because the allspice kind of fights with it. But the caramel apple one is really good on a pizza crust that has, in a whole pizza crust mix, you would put in a teaspoon and a half of allspice. And you can see that they totally look like different crusts, and the only difference is there's allspice in this one, there's not in the other. The other 2 that we're going to do on the other, just original Mama's Plain, you can put 1/3 of a teaspoon of stevia in the plain ones too, to make it a little sweeter. I guess you could add that to the ones with the allspice. It depends on whether you want your crust a little bit sweet or not. The pizza itself with the toppings is super sweet. So then the other one that we're going to do is the cherry, almost like cherry cheesecake, and then mincemeat. So as I make them, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the process of getting them together. So the first one, this is super easy. So the recipes will be on the website, so you can go there, and there's links to them. And also there's a link for 20% off if you go to our website to get your pizza crust, or you can use that for crepes as well. So this is an apple, super simple recipe. It's an apple with butter, stevia, honey, and cinnamon. That's it. That's all you need in this. And so I'm going to put that on. This is kind of like, well, let's get that off of there. It's almost like, just a caramely taste with that honey in there, and you cook it, and it's super easy. Now, once my recipe books comes out too, I have a recipe in there for like a caramel honey sauce, but that won't come out until the recipe book comes out, which will be in 2021 at some point in time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to top it with just a little bit of coconut sugar. And it's still, coconut sugar is not sugar. It's from the coconut. So most people can tolerate that well. If you're worried, don't put it on there. It's super tasty with or without. That's all it takes, and there's that one. Next, I'm going to work on the goat cheese. This is a honey goat cheese, and then I'm going to top it with pear, Super quick, super easy, and it's actually pretty decadent. And if you wanted to turn this into like a savory taste, maybe you could add some figs to it as well, some cut up figs, and then also you could put chicken with it too to make it, you know, almost like a meal or a lunch. I guess it would be better as a lunch that way. But however you like it. As a dessert pizza, just the goat cheese spread on here, and then the pears is super, super duper tasty. And again, you could drizzle like a caramel sauce on top. That will be coming out in the cookbook. But for the purpose of today, I'm going to show you how yummy and tasty it is just to have the pears on top of it. And again, you can see, you know, I'm really big on super quick and super easy because we have so many things to do, especially around the holidays, that we want our sweets and our treats to be quick and easy to make. So I'm going to put a little extra here, and I need a couple, I'm going to put a couple little pieces on here too. So however you want to arrange it, I'm going to fill in there, and I'm going to put another little fill in here. So you could also put it like totally sliced across. That would be pretty too. So, but again, super quick and easy. Now I'm just gonna drizzle a little bit of the coconut sugar on here. And I have a question for you too. So in the comments, if you think it would be helpful, oh my gosh, I did this backwards. Okay, that pizza was supposed to go on that crust. So when you do it, this pizza was supposed to go on that crust, but on the ones that I finished, they look perfect. So do not make the same mistake I did, which is to put, I should have arranged them a little better for myself, shouldn't I? So this will be super tasty. This on the allspice, it fights a little bit. So you don't want to really put a cherry cheesecake on top of an allspice. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is to put together, but don't do it that way. That was a big oopser on my part. So it's still going to be tasty though. But so I've got my cream cheese mixture, and I have the recipe for that, but it's super easy. You can use a real cream cheese if you want to make it a little creamier. What I do is I use that plant-based cream cheese. I don't eat nuts personally, so I don't use a nut-based one. And then I mix it up with a little bit of sheep yogurt and some stevia. That's all you need. It's super quick and easy, and it has comes out with a cheesecake flavor. It's absolutely super quick and easy, and super duper easy to make. So mixing that up is good. So here I've got my cherry mixture. All this is in the recipes too, so you'll have access to that. So I'm gonna spin this around so it doesn't roll off the edge. So 3 down, 1 to go. Now the mincemeat. Okay, the mincemeat was kind of fun because I had to make a lot of recipes for it. So the first recipe you needed for mincemeat was candied orange peel. So what I did was, I know they don't look as good as they taste, but oh my gosh, they're so yummy. So easy. So easy to make. I used coconut sugar. Probably take you about maybe an hour and 15 minutes to make. Then you got to spread them out. So you got to separate them, roll them in a little more coconut sugar, separate them, and put them somewhere where they can dry for 24 to 48 hours. And this is what you end up with. This is yummy little candy. Well, I had to make that in order to be able to make the mincemeat. The mincemeat, typically, I mean, traditionally, if you go way back, mincemeat was made with bits of meat in it, and, you know, obviously minced meat, right? Now, and what we have evolved into and what we eat a lot of is mincemeat, but it's made without the beef. So you can use beef suet in it. I did not. I used a little bit of butter. If you were trying to make this vegan, you could do it without the butter, okay? The recipe, again, you can get when you click on the free recipe bar. But so I made it sugar-free, and this, you know, the recipe's in there, so it's sugar-free. It's got all kinds of dried fruits and stuff in it. It absolutely smells divine, and it tastes lovely. So if you grew up, like I grew up eating mincemeat pies, little tarts and pies, and that was something that I missed. And that's one thing with grain-free mamas, and just, you know, thinking in general is why do we have to go without? We can just use different ingredients and be creative. And so that's what I've done. Here's my mincemeat crepe. And again, my disclaimer, do not put the cherry on that one when you do it. Put it on the non-sweetened. So here's what I got right here. Don't those look simply lovely? Okay, so all they're gonna need now is 5 minutes in the oven. 5 minutes in the oven. I'm gonna go grab the other ones and you can see, I'll put them side by side and then you can see the finished product from the started product. So, I'm gonna give you a little close up here, but oh my gosh, so simple, easy, and absolutely yummy. And if you look on there, I did put the cherry cream cheese on the right pizza crust and the apple caramel. So, I hope you enjoyed this. I know what I'm gonna have for lunch. So maybe I'll add a little chicken to this one and have it, but super easy, again, super quick. Next week, I've got a crab casserole coming for you. Please like, subscribe, do all those things. Also, go on our website, go to free recipes. You can scroll down and you can see more pictures. You can watch the video again through social media, or you can click on it, I think, through our website as well. But I appreciate your patience, and I'm super excited to try this. Bon appetit. And happy holidays. Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy the build up to the holidays. Have a great day.